Hello my dudes, and welcome back to my little corner of the internet. It's been so long. If you're new here, I'm Evan, and I knit things, and do lots of other crafty stuff too. And if you're a regular, welcome back. I'm so glad you're all here. Welcome to all the new subscribers. There have been so many of you recently. Mainly on this channel we talk about knitting, crochet, spinning, cross stitch, books, assorted yarn and fiber things. Our last podcast was all the way back on August 30th. Today for me is Friday, September 19th, so that's a lot of time. It is podcast episode number 25. And I've got some stuff to show you. I have 2 finished objects. We'll get into that. I've got some whips. I've got some acquisitions. And we can do some book chat. If the video cuts and I come back and I'm bright red, it's because I've been coughing to death. This is like week 4 of me being sick. And I'm feeling better today, but still coughing a lot. So, you've been warned. Let's talk about FOs. And let me give you a warning. Spoilers ahead. Okay, the first thing I'm going to talk about is my D20 Surprise Sweater. If you don't want to see it finished before you finished watching all the shorts or reels, then skip ahead to the whips section. Like, there's chapters, you can skip ahead. The one after that is the project I did after D20 Surprise Sweater that you've never seen here on the podcast, but if you don't want spoilers for what the next challenge is, skip ahead to whips. You've been warned, okay? So, right here, right now, spoilers for D20 Surprise Sweater. Skip ahead to whips if you don't want to see it. This is your last chance. It's perfect. I love it. I'm obsessed. It's amazing. I wish it were colder to wear it. I mean, I'd be wearing it now, but in case somebody didn't want spoilers, I didn't want to wear it throughout the whole episode. So, it's finished, it's amazing, it's gorgeous. Details. There'll also be a short and reel of details if you want to see it then. Okay, so this was cast on August 27th, and I bound it off on September 9th. So I knit it in 14 days. It is the Stripe Hype pattern by Veronica Lindberg. And the yarn is all fingering weight yarn from my scrap bin from various projects over the past 15 years. Probably more like 10 to 12, because that was about the time I got into indie dyed yarn, and all of this is indie dyed yarn. The cuff hem collar color is the only one that isn't a fingering weight held double. It's a DK weight. I don't know what it is. I don't remember. A few yarns that I do remember. This gray, the one we got the most, is from Red Door Fiber Studio. Let's see. This gray with speckles and this white with speckles are both from Hedgehog Fibers. This pink right here is from Knit Picks. I am no longer an affiliate, by the way. Just putting that out there. Their business practices have been absolute shit. I stopped being an affiliate of theirs a couple months ago, and they still haven't paid me. So take that however you will have it. This one is from Hugh Loco. This one is from A Chick That Knits. One of the main color grays is from Orange Flower Fiber Company. I think that's what it is. And I think that's all I remember. Oh, this other one here is also A Chick That Knits. Oh, this pink is Kate Celine. This pink here is Cat Sandwhich. Yeah, that's all I know. It turned out absolutely perfectly. Here is a little video of what it looks like on. Okay, that's the first FO, finished object. This second one, you've never seen. I haven't talked about wanting to do it, but after I finished the D20 Surprise Sweater, this is the challenge that I did next. These videos won't start coming out until the 27th of September, I think. So if you don't want to be spoiled, skip ahead to whips, okay? This is your last chance. Last chance to skip. Doo-doo-doo-doo. This is the Summer Sorrel by Woolen Pine. The yarn is from Terrapin Fiberworks. It's the Chesapeake Fingering Base, which is a 100% organic cotton, and the colorway is called Russian Kale. Give you a close-up of the dip stitches there. I think we'll wait to go over too many more details until those videos start airing. But I did make this and finish it since our last podcast. So, okay, all spoilers over. We can move on to whips now, okay? No more spoilers. You're safe. So, cross stitch first. I have no idea where this was last time, but this is where it is now. I think I was still on the blue one. But we have now done the green one, and I just have to fill in the pipe for the yellow one. And then we just have orange and red, and then I need to do all the back stitching. But I may start the back stitching after this one. Like, I'll do the back stitching on these 4. I can't do it on this one because it's kind of in there. I mean, maybe I'll try. But I'm also going to run out of floss for the back stitching color, so I need to go to Michael's and get another floss. I usually buy like my cross stitch supplies from 123 Stitch, but I literally just need 1 skein of floss, and I don't want to pay shipping for 1 skein of floss that's like 60-something cents. So, cross stitch. Second whip, I got a new project from Purl Soho. This one's due October 15th. I will be done vastly before that because this one's actually really fun and I'm really enjoying making it. So this is all I've been knitting this week. I haven't knit on anything else since I got this project and started it on Sunday. I like it a lot. It'll be fun. Oh, while we're talking Purl Soho, a sample of theirs that I made was published yesterday, so Thursday. What were they calling it? When they often change the names of things from when I get them, like from when I make them to when the pattern's actually published. But I told you guys that I would tell you when stuff that I make for them comes out, and then you can see them. See, when I knit it, it was called the Distant Horizon Shawl. Okay, now it's called the Arc Shawl. So, here's some pictures. It's really pretty. It's this gorgeous, like, half circle shawl that they used an alpaca and a mohair held double. I liked knitting that one minus the mohair. Next whip. This is my Haw Creek Pullover by Andrea Gaughan. This yarn is Nua Sport from Carol Feller in the colorway Hatter's Teal Party. Last time I talked to you guys, I was here on this sleeve. I finished the sleeve. And I was here on the body. So I did this much body. And I started the other sleeve. So let's move this to the other sleeve. Although I don't know that I'll have anything to show you on this next week. But I'll put it on here anyway. And we'll move the body one. I was working on this before I got my sample, and I haven't worked on it since I got the sample. But we're making some progress. I've got a sleeve, a whole sleeve. I need to do like a 1 week, 1 whip, like Gabby from Gabby Owl Eyes did. I definitely need to do that, to work on this, because I just don't find myself reaching for this to knit on it. There's nothing wrong with it, except that like I have to pay attention more than I want to pay attention currently when I haven't been feeling well. It's like the stitch pattern is like a knit 3 and then it's a broken rib. So like you can't really autopilot that. So that's where we are on the Haw Creek. When that's done, it will be the 6th finished item on my Make 9. We finished the summer sorrel, and then that would be number 6. And then I'd only have 2 left. That makes that feel a little more doable, because it's not even October yet. Okay, we have 1 more whip. This is the Blur Cardigan by Sarah Opie. I am knitting it up in finger and weight yarn held double. Mostly yarn from a dyer that I don't support anymore, but then there's also some Ella Ray lace merino. Here's where I was last time. We've got about that much. I'm nearly done with the increases and ready to join, or ready to split for sleeves. Nearly, not quite. I did do the transition to the second color, so now is the second color only section. This is gonna be really pretty. It's gonna be so like neutral though. I don't really do neutral knits. So I really like knitting this one. It's fun to knit. So I think like if this turns out as amazing as I think it's going to, then I need to knit another one, but in brights instead of neutrals. Because like here, the first color is like a bone, and then the second color is like a blush, and then the third is like this tan, and then there's a darker brown, and then a brown black. So yeah, it's awesome. Okay, that's all the whips. Let's talk, what am I wearing? This is the California sweater by Leslie of Knit California. This is my second California sweater. I knit this last year, I think, because it's not here in my journal. I believe this one is, yarn is from Golden Hour Knitwear. It was a one-of-a-kind colorway for both the fingering weight and the Surrey. You hold them double. My earring just came out. It's super cozy. It's a nice lightweight. It's a really open gauge. So like, see, you can see my hand through there. It's a really great transitional piece for like fall and spring. There's no reason to shot goals. I'm going to be working on my sample. So I guess let's talk acquisitions. So I have some yarn and I have some other stuff. The other stuff is on top, so we'll talk that first. On the Treehouse Knits Discord server, they do like monthly make-along challenges where you can win prizes. I won one for August, I think, and it was a $35 gift card to Twin Mountain Handcrafts, which is my favorite place to get buttons and things. So I got these buttons for my Blur cardigan, and I got these buttons for the other cardigan on my Make 9, the Morning in Sienna, but I'm not sure this color is gonna work as much as I thought. I was thinking of the wrong yarn when I got these, so they may not actually be for that project, they may be for something else. And then I got this shawl sandwich. It's an anatomic heart. They actually sent me the wrong color. Like they don't always have all of their colors in the drop down menu. You have to like put it in a note. So I put the color I wanted in the note, but they didn't see the note. So I got this color, but they're sending me a new one. So Lindsay is really great over there. So she is sending me a new one in the correct color, but I guess then I'll just have two. So that's the notions bit. Yarns. I got this one skein of Claws Out Yarn Co. Feline Sock in the colorway Take the Cannoli. This was my payment for making sample socks for them back in May. It's so pretty. This is going to be a hat, I think. I've been wanting this colorway since the original Revolution edition. So good. And then my pre-order from Terrapin Fiberworks from all the way back in June finally came. So I got the same colorway on 2 different bases. So I got 3 skeins. The colorway is Black Sands, and this is the Severin Fingering, which is 100% Tencel, which is like a plant-based silk. Look how shiny it is. And then I got 4 skeins on the Chesapeake DK. And this is going to be the main color for a colorwork sweater. The Chesapeake DK is 100% organic cotton. So, very exciting. I know black probably isn't that exciting for all of you to look at, but it's that exciting for me. I don't know what this is going to be, but it's going to be beautiful. Maybe like a tank dress. I don't know. Okay, that just leaves book chat. So, our last podcast was on August 30th, which was actually filmed on August 29th, probably. So, books I've finished since then have really not been that many. I finished Kindling by Bonnie Woods. That was 4 stars. It was cute. I finished Someone You Can Build a Nest In by John Wiswell. Excellent concept, bad execution, didn't like it, 2 stars. If I Told You I'd Have to Kiss You by May Marvel. The cutest lesbian spy romance. Loved, 5 stars. Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. I don't know. I don't know. 4.5-ish. Gothic Town by Emily Carpenter, 4 stars. Tusk Love by Thea Guanzon. This one I wanted to like, but the female main character was just so stupid. I couldn't handle it. 3 stars. Don't Let the Forest In by C.G. Drews. This one was so messed up, but so beautifully written. 4.5 stars. And Spells for Forgetting by Adrienne Young. 4.5 stars. Currently I am reading, and I DNF'd Legendborn. I couldn't handle Bree's whininess anymore. Brett, my husband, is still finishing it, so he's telling me what's happening without me having to listen to Bree whine. I think I might have been able to handle reading this as a physical book, but I can't listen to it. I am too old to listen to teenage whining in my free time. Can't do it. Okay, so physical book I'm reading is Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. I'm almost finished with that. On a day when my head isn't hurting, I can sit down and finish it in one sitting. Artemis by Andy Weir is the new husband and I read together. I just started yesterday. Battle of the Bookstores by Allie Brady is my audiobook. And then my ebook is Tenderly I Am Devoured by Lyndall Clipstone. So that's it. I feel like it's been a long time since we've talked, but I really don't have much to show you. I did have 2 finished objects, so I guess there was a decent amount to show you, just not a lot of whips. So, I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode. Thanks for watching. If you're still here and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to hit 500 subscribers soon. We're at like 425, so it's completely doable. I hope you all have time to do something just for you today, just because you want to do it. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here. Go follow me over on Instagram for sure. I'm going to be opening my Halloween Advent Halloween countdown box starting October 1st, only on stories on Instagram because that's not really a thing here on YouTube. And I don't think I'll make reels or shorts for it or anything. So you're going to want to check that out. I got the Fangirl Fibers Dark Academia box. So you're going to want to go follow me over on Instagram for that. And click that notification bell to be notified of my next upload. And I will see you guys next time. Love you, bye!